Hello and welcome to the show. I am here today on Forza Horizon 4, going to be taking a look at the new Eliminator game mode. This is, well, kind of Battle Royale with cars. Pretty much, it's Forza's attempt at a Battle Royale game. It's interesting, shall we say. It's kind of fun. It's flawed in its own ways, but it is an interesting little game mode. Not too bad for a free update, if you like. Now, we're not going to be starting, sadly, but quite nice to start with this, with ATS GT. However, it's not quite how things are going to work. What we will have is a Mini. Yes, everybody starts in a Mini. It's slightly upgraded, so it's like a C-Class Mini. And then we get to pick where we want to start. For me, I am going to go for the City. It's generally a pretty good place to begin, because we're going to be wanting to upgrade our car. Well, I say upgrade our car, we're going to be wanting to swapping out our vehicle. The way this works is we all pick wherever we want to start. Everyone starts off in a tier 1 car, this Mini. As you go around, there will be various car drops. There are like these little flares, if you like, on the map we have to go and find. Hopefully we'll be able to see some. Have we got any spawn near us? You always hope, but apparently not. Yeah, little car drops that you can get to upgrade your vehicle. Now, you can find all sorts of different cars in there, and I think you can even get very lucky and find tier 10 cars. I never have. I should go to tier 8 or something. And you will swap your vehicle out for that. You do not upgrade the car you have, the car that you own, or whatever car you're driving, whether it be the Mini, whether it be something else. You swap out the vehicle for something faster. Oh, there's something up by the castle, if I can get to it before anybody else is. No, there's somebody up there. The other way to upgrade your vehicle is, I'm going to hope they haven't seen it, but I doubt that's going to be. Oh, they haven't actually gone that way. So the other way you can do things, otherwise you can upgrade your car, is race people. Now, if you find somebody, you beep your horn at them, and you challenge them to a race. If you win it, you knock them out of the game, and you get an upgrade. Oh, for God's sake. No wonder they didn't bother going for it. I'm going to take it, because I've gone this way now. I might as well. Yeah, you get an upgrade, but it's only, you kind of go up one tier, if you like. So, for example, if I race a car now with my Golf, I'll get a tier 3 car as a reward. Or, you can choose to nick the person's car that you raced. Now, that's good if you beat a car much faster than yourself, because, well, you go and jump up a few tiers. The races themselves, we'll see if we'll go right next to the circle, see if I can find a Mini to pick on or something. But yeah, the races themselves are just like a point-to-point free roam rush card. Basically, it picks a point on the map and says, here you go, race there. Now, sometimes that might involve racing down roads, sometimes it might be just go across a field in hope, and you might be okay. Because of the nature of these, you can get lucky sometimes and, you know, score a sneaky victory. I've had a focus beat a Gallardo Spider, for example, just because I picked a better route. Can be sometimes irritating when you are less. I say when you're less, or when you end up in a visible wall or end up at the edge of a map, and yeah, they're okay. I'm not sure quite how else you could do a race in this sort of a thing, but they are a little bit just point a car across a field and hope. I don't know what I'm chasing down here for a race. I'm going to see if I can find a person to race. Honestly, we've had such a poor start here. Am I chasing down? It looks like it might actually be faster than me. It's not a Mini. What are you? Is it worth... Oh yeah, you're a Subaru. Oh, you're a tier 4. You know what? We'll give it a go. We'll be brave. Now, one of the... Say the slight downside... Oh, Christ. Slight downsides with the races... So you beat your horn, and once challenged, you have to race. There's no backing out of a challenge. You have to go for a race. Oh God, there's other players. I think if you're in a race, you can't interfere with other players. So you can't like screw up somebody's race. I was going to say, yeah, the races, because you like just challenge while you're driving around. Sometimes you're pointing in completely the wrong direction. Like, it's really easy to get screwed over if you're going. Basically, if you're going sort of head on with another car and you're both going in different directions, and you challenge somebody, you never know what way the challenge is going to be. The game says it points you towards the centre of the circle, but I've had races that have pointed me miles outside of the circle, so I'm not 100% sure I believe that. Oh, come on, Golf. I mean, I can do some sneaky blocking. There's no there's no rules about that. Can the Golf out-accelerate the Subaru to the finish line? So this will be an example of if I can win this. It's still a little bit dicey. We're both losing time across the bumps. This is an example where I will nick the car rather than upgrading mine, because that's 4, I'm tier 2, close race. The problem is, like, this race here has actually just been point car at finish line, drive across field. Not the most exciting racing to show you, but there we go. So we beat the Subaru, we knocked the Subaru out. I will take that car. Slightly faster. Only marginally faster, but there we go. So we're up to tier 4. Right, there's somebody else, I guess. Maybe even racing to the same point over there. The little, like, blanked out mark means you can't interact with that player. They're doing a race, or they've just swapped cars or something along those lines. Right, 47 of us still remaining. We're fairly in the middle of the circle. That time the race. I've had races that have just taken me miles outside the circle. I think we did, like, it set the start point before the circle closed. The circle closed then around, you know, wherever it was, and my finish point was miles outside of it. So that was a little sketchy. I had to frantically try and drive back in. I have never been killed like that, but yeah, it can be a little bit on the sketchy side. Right, there's something over here to race. Somebody's up to an Urus already. That's quite scary. Do we have... Are you going to be something interesting to race? Am I going to want to challenge you? Are you wanting a battle? Oh, you're a Mini! And this could be a nice, easy way to get up to a tier 5 car for relative simple. That doesn't mean I have to beat the Mini, of course. C-Class Minis are not terrible, especially when you've got lots of fields to drive through. I think they might not have realised that they got challenged. I don't know where they're going. You know what? Drive a different direction. I don't care. I'll take an easy win. Sometimes this happens. Sometimes people just either don't realise they're in a race. Sometimes, although they know they're going to lose, and they've just given up hope and are just driving off. It might have been someone. I think there's an achievement for winning with a Mini. Might have been somebody who was trying to win with a Mini, realised they got challenged, and they're like, well, we're going to go time ourselves out. I still have to make it to the finish, even if they time themselves out outside the circle or something. Oh, there's a drop over there. What is it? Is it worth coming back to that after this race? Nope. I mean, it is a Galant, which is brilliant, of course, but it's not going to be worth going back for that. I have been keeping a rough eye on the cars at the side. It tells you what people are... I don't know if it tells you if that's them upgrading or if it's only telling you if they've found the car. The highest I've seen, I think, is an Urus. I haven't seen anything too crazy yet, which is good. I mean, hopefully I can be the one to find something half decent, and there we go. We'll run across the finish line. I'll just keep driving so I can spot anything for the time being. It's not really all that much. Audi RS6. Oh, would you look at that? What a machine, to give it a slightly wrong machine, but I'll take it nevertheless. I don't actually know if my generation RS6 is in the selection of cars that are given. Possibly not. Well, certainly not the estate cars, just not even in the game, which is sad times. Sad time. More estate cars are needed in games. There's another Urus. Pretty good choice. Oh, there's a car drop. What are you? Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Oh, for God's sake. Nothing. I would like, at least, for the sake of the video, could you at least give us something half decent to showcase from one of these drops? I mean, I'd even go so far as to say I won't even take it if that's what it's going to take for the game to give us an opportunity. But I don't think we're going to be given that opportunity. There's not even any point really blasting across here. We've ended up in kind of a very funny area of the map, in as far as it's very wide open. I've got a couple of level ups and something. Get some wheel spins, win some 5,000 credit prizes. Yeah, it's got just a big open plains we've got in the middle of this. That's the edge of the map. Oh, there's a car drop. It's just outside. It's outside where the circle's going to go to. It's a Raptor. Nobody cares about that. Doesn't really look like there's much over there, is there? So this is the part of the game where, I guess, depending on where other players are, depending on what you're doing, you kind of just bumble around off-road trying to find blue, purpley flares. That's kind of it. We're skirting around the outside because they might find something that people have missed. That's kind of the hope at the moment. Not really seeing much. So the car drops, so they're more likely to be found around landmarks, towns, and so on. But I think they can spawn just about anywhere. I'm going to guess if there was one here, somebody would have picked it up. Or I say somebody would have picked it up, I would have seen it from a distance because it's completely flat, or not completely flat, but a lot flatter than most of the parts we've been driving around. Someone's got an Impreza rally car. That's quite a good vehicle to have. Yeah, you know... Oh, like there's a drop. I think that was one we've already been to, actually. This is where you get to the point where nobody wants the car, so it's just left there, and then you see a drone in the distance, and unless you were paying incredible attention to everything, it might well be one we've already seen. If it's like a tier 2 car, I'm going to say it probably is. Supra, they haven't seen it, don't want it. Although they do, I will challenge your focus. It might give me a tier 6 car. What way are we going? Okay, RS6 versus Focus. Sure, there's another drop there by the looks of it in the tree. God damn it, now we're in a race I'm finding more drops to explore, possibly. Yeah, oh, it's a Golf anyway. Oh, motorway, bad, bad. Avoid the concrete. The Focus did avoid the concrete as well. Come on, RS6, use the power. I mean, I know that Focus is a very good car. I know the Focus is a very, very good car, so, you know, you don't want to mess around too much. There's something over there. Sometimes you can use the races to go and scout stuff. This is a bit of a close race. I don't really want to go and scout stuff if I can help it. Trees. This is sketchy now. Through the foliage we go. See, I'm on the brakes because I'm leading. So I'm leading the race, and I don't know. Why can I not go through there? Come on, Audi. Oh, we're done for. We got treed. Oh, what, I got treed again because I was in a hurry. Why did I go to that? Yeah, I shouldn't have gone through the tree line. However, the Focus looks like it's crashed in the tree line as well in the distance. So we've both taken slightly different routes to try and get to this finish line. Both got in trouble with scenery. Am I going to be able to get going in time? I don't know where the Focus is at the moment. Can't really see it on the map. Yeah, we are going to do it. Somehow, I should not have won that. The Focus should have annihilated us. However, I will take it. That was unnecessarily close. Okay, there's a car drop back there. Was nothing interesting. I will go for the Subaru. There's actually a whole heap of them around the beach. What's going on? What's going on around here? I can see there are 4 in this area. I've got the rally car now. Oh, I don't really want to race you. You don't really want to race me, to be honest. I want to have a look, see what there is. Anything better than me? You are RS2. Nobody wants that. Damn it, they took whatever was up here, I think. Yes, and it was a tier 7 car. It'll get. Okay, we're going to just vacate that. Apparently the beach was the place to be this time. I was hoping they're going to race each other. Why are you going after me? Race each other. Don't go after me. Go away. I don't want to race a Stelvio. I think it's a Stelvio anyway. Oh, someone's got the Hoonigan Group A. It's not fun. So now we've got cars getting up to the high tiers. I'm still having a look. Find something purple and hope for a tier 8 or 9 car. Well, I hope for a Hoonigan, but I suspect we're not going to find that. What are you in the distance? Bloody RS2. I mean, normally that wouldn't be a problem, you know. I'd be quite happy to find random free RS2s around the place. I think we're going to get down to the point of... Oh, they have started racing each other there. I think we're going to get down to the point of not much circle left. What are you? Oh, that's the Stelvio, perhaps? Might have to give it a race. I'm going to need something faster than what I currently have. It's gone outside. But I don't really want to follow it out there particularly. Oh, someone's got a GT4. Yeah, I don't quite know what it's planning on doing. That SUV just shot off into the distance. Maybe it knows something's up there. Saw something from a distance that I didn't. At the moment, I'm not seeing anything. I don't actually know whether the car drops like... I don't know if they like more spawn in as the game goes on, like in different areas, possibly. Haven't really come across that. Something is trying to chase us down. What is it? Does it want to race? Sure, you know what? We'll try and win an Urus. Let's see if we can do this. This might be trouble for us. Well, it might be okay, actually, because I've got the direction change there. Of course, now we're in a small arena. The races are very, very short. I learnt my lesson about playing in the trees. The Urus might go for it. Like, if you're in second here, you might go for that shortcut through the trees. I don't want to take it. I've learned, don't play with the trees. Trees are dangerous. We're going to win. We will take away... Oh, we're going to win, but we're going to... Oh, no, I got on the brakes like an idiot. I thought that was way closer. I'm a complete muppet. However, the Urus might have driven itself out of the circle and might not get back in time. Why does it keep putting us bloody endpoint outside of a closing circle? Yeah, I'm an idiot. I should have got that. I hope the Urus goes out from going out of the circle. That would be funny. Crap.
In 3, 2,
well,
1,
we'll try again.
Go. Right.
Let's go for a round 2 of Less Stupid by me. Where do we want to start? Shall we go Quarry? Never tried. I mean, there's a good chance there will be something here. There's a good chance it'll be a tier 2 car and it'll be a pile of junk. But we will give it a try. Or there'll be a bunch of people go over here and we'll end up racing each other with minis and I'll go out immediately. That is also quite possible. Let's see what happens. Please let there be something good. There is... Okay, I spot a car immediately. In fact, there's two to choose from. Oh, there's a 6x6. You know, I'm going to go for it because it's better than nothing, but it's not good. Yeah, I don't really want the 6x6. Like, I like the 6x6 as a vehicle. It's cool, it's interesting, it's a bit goofy. It's also a bit terrible. The Mini might even be better off than this, but we'll go with it for now. Someone has a see if I could have a Stelvio. Now that would have been glorious fun. I can see another car drop in the distance. Okay, we might be able to get rid of this 6x6 and upgrade it in RS2. Not really what I want. I don't actually, to be fair, RS2 might be better than this. So please be. I want an Evo. What is it? Evo 10? I think that's. Oh, for God's sake, I've got Volvos now. I mean, I wanted car drops. We found them. We've just not found anything really all that good. I thought I spotted one down there in the distance. I think I might have made a bit of a goof. But I think I'm better off the Volvo, to be honest. Maybe I should go back for the Volvo. No, we're going to stick with the 6x6. If I can win with the 6x6, that would be. There should definitely be an achievement for that. I feel like the 6x6 is even more goofy than the Mini. Because it's just so bloody large. It might have some power about it, but C-Class Mini weighing nothing, I think, is better than this boat of a car. And I say that having picked the boat of the car to be using and everything. Oh well. While we continue to maybe wander our way around, Aquaria doesn't seem like a bad place to start. Yeah, this is kind of an interesting game mode. It's a fun game mode. I do have some, I say, criticisms of it. There are things that could be improved with it. There are definitely some things that could be improved with it that I would like to see. Just make it that a little bit better. First of all, okay, a map. Getting to the map is a pain in the arse. If you want to see where the circle bit, for example, is, you have to go through all of this. It is not a quick, simple process, and the map is quite important at the end of the day. You know, being able to get to that, or I say quite important, less important in this than perhaps some other Battle Royale games and everything. You do travel quite quickly and whatnot, but it's just a little bit awkward. It's just a little bit awkward, it's a little bit slow. I would like a way to get to the map quickly, have it load up quickly so we can look at stuff on the fly, perhaps, and yeah, that would be advantageous. It would be a nice thing to have, because as it is, it's a bit of a messy process to do it, especially if you just want a quick look to see where the circle is, where it's closed. You've just got to sit around and wait for it to load up and then load back in again. Perhaps even just a way to, I say, zoom in the map in the corner. Like in GTA 5, for example, you can zoom in the map with one of the D-pad buttons. Just something for this game mode to make it a little easier to navigate would be nice. The biggest flaw with the game mode at the moment really is variety. Variety of cars. This game has, what, 750, 800 odd cars in it? In this game mode, there is about 40 used. That's it. You will be seeing the same cars regularly. Admittedly, this is the first time I've actually driven the G-Wagon myself, but I've driven the bloody Imprezas and Evos so many times. Now, I know why it's done. I understand the reasoning behind why it's done, because a lot of these, you see with the point-to-point races, they are essentially your free roam rush stuff. They are your free roam rush. You basically point your car at a field and drive across it as fast as you can. Which, I mean, you can't. I know you can't do much different with having that in the racing. I know that's really the only way you could knock people out with a vehicle version of a Battle Royale and everything. It's fair enough. But of course, that means you are often just bouncing across a field. So to balance it out, I guess this decision was made to mostly use all-wheel drive cars. I'm aware of 3. I might be wrong. There might be something else. I'm aware of 3 non-all-wheel drive cars, being the Supra, the Mini, and a Mercedes AMG GTR. Oh, come back down. Oh, I don't want to race that. Nope. Bugger. So you cannot deny a challenge. I was trying to go investigate what was up there. It might have been better for me. Oh no. I'm dead, I think. Unless the focus crashes. Crap. I wanted what was on the waterfall. Can I win this? Maybe with a maybe if the focus crashes or there's some serious off-roading somewhere along the line that needs to be done. That might be what does it for me. We're going to try and take some shots. The only way I win this is going off course, going off-piste, if you will, and hoping. We're going off-piste and hoping that the focus gets stuck somewhere. I mean, I should have... Oh, the focus has got stuck a little bit somewhere, but it's not going to be enough. I mean, Focus, I dare you, take the G-Wagon. Go on. I know you want to. I know you want to use the G-Wagon, really. If we beat this. If we beat this, it will make up for the Urus nonsense from last time, but I think we're going to get out of these trees, and then it's just going to be a straight run to the finish. Come on, G-Wagon. I mean, we've got the torque, but it is going to be a straight line to the finish. Nah, it's done. It's over. We're not going to be able to do this one, are we? Nope. Unless the Focus rolls or something stupid on that run to the finish line. G-Wagon was not the call. Again, we just haven't really had much interesting options for cars. G-Wagon or Volvo. I think either the Volvo would probably have lost that. Certainly with the positioning of everything. Okay. We'll try again. And I'll finish the train of thought I was on before we got mashed by a Focus. Right, let's see how things go again. Let's go start down by Broadway. We'll hope to find something interesting here. Right, train of thought that we were discussing before everything went wrong. The car selection, that is the biggest problem with this one. I understand the choice of using all-wheel drive cars to try and balance everything because you're going to be spending a lot of time off-road. Fair enough. You know, a lot of the rear-wheel drive cars would potentially struggle, that might be quite fast and so on. The way you fix it? Pretty straightforward. You have different spawn sets that can happen at the start of a game. For example, you know, we're spawning into a all-wheel drive session. I see there's an RS6 almost immediately. That is about as... well, I'll say it's not as good as it gets, but that's quite nice. So, yeah, you could have a session where everything was two-wheel drive. So maybe your tier 2 and 3 cars, front-wheel drives, you start going up to some higher-end cars being rear-wheel drive. Maybe like you could either have like Civic-type Rs as front-wheel drive. You could have a two-wheel drive session. You want to make them a little bit easier to drive? Sure, have all the cars pre-modified with rally tyres and rally suspension. The Minis custom upgraded. Could be done. It could be done. And then that would bring some much-needed variety. Because as it is, yeah, with 20, 30 cars with only 2 or 3 per... well, I think it's probably about... probably 40 cars. But with only 3 or 4 cars per tier, it's a little bit... it'll get a little bit repetitive a bit quick. Bring in a bigger variety. Perhaps have rule sets of cars that have lower starting PI. Now, maybe have your stock Mini to start with, and your tier 10 cars only be like A-class or something. Just so different cars get to shine. There's so many cars in the game. Why not have that variety? Why not use the car list? That's what I would like to see. That's what I want to see is... well, that's what I want to see. What I would like to see with this game mode, because as it is, it's a fun novelty. I'm going to play it until I unlock them again, and then I'm probably not going to play it again. Maybe on the odd occasion if something gets updated or changed, because there's a new Megane is unlocked for getting to like level 10 with this or something. It's a fun enough. And now we're getting all the good cars, or more interesting cars at least. Yeah, it's a fun enough game mode. It works. It's a battle royale with cars. It's basically what you were expecting, but it needs that little bit more something. It needs that little bit more something, and the variety of vehicles would solve it. You know, the map's always going to be... well, there's always going to be quite a lot of just crashing through the forest, as is the nature of the map, especially with point-to-point races. Are you going to be anything interesting? I haven't actually seen the 14 Golf used before. That's the first car that I've seen in this session that's actually, I say, unique. First vehicle I haven't seen before, basically. Ooh, someone's already got a tier 7 RS6. That's quite nice. I mean, my RS4 is not too shabby, really. Can we see anything? It's certainly finding a tier 6 car off the bat is quite nice. I haven't really found anybody to race, though. Try and upgrade. Maybe we'll go hunting for a Mini or a Galant. I love the Galants, of course, but they won't want to be racing. Oh, what are you? I will... you know what? We'll give you a race. We'll see where it's going to spit us out. I like to try and point the same way as the car I'm racing against. So if we're going the wrong way, we both get screwed. If we're going the right way, if they're going the right way, keeps it even, basically. Right, RS4, up a mountain, let's go. I don't know whether the cars are pre-fitted with like rally tyres or something. They don't seem to be too bad on the dirt. Oh, wow, I wanted that, and I can't get that. Someone's going to be a lucky git. That is the best. I wish I could claim car mid-race, that would be fun. Someone is going to be a lucky git and get an Audi S1. Quattro S1. Bugger! If I have time, I'll try and go back and get it. Oh, no! I'm stuck. I actually can't get off the hill. Neither can the Evo. I think the Evo's got stuck as well. Oh, we actually got reset somewhere. So, we both did the quarry jump. Neither of us had the speed to do the quarry jump properly. We both got in trouble. There's a mini AFK down there. Come on, Audi. Let's get this. So we know where there's an S1. If we could somehow get back to it, that would be a real tall order. I've never managed to do that. Not with that sort of gap and time frame between. I'll go so far for this race as well. Oh, that's really annoying. It'd be fun to be able to swap car mid-race if you found something, but of course you'd lose all the time swapping the car. Make that really risk versus reward. Although I guess then, well, I guess that you could end up with sudden. I'd get, oh god, I get a tier 9 and win a race, get a tier 10. Would be quite cheeky, but you know, you can find findings to tier 9 off the bat would be quite. Imagine just spawning the quarry that time around. Damn it, should have gone for the quarry. We're across the. Yeah, I'll go across the dam. You can try and climb out of the water. It's actually not a bad little race. I will give the Evo that. It is putting up a great little fight here. It got out of the water area better than I expected. We are kind of quite neck and neck climbing up this hill. Let's not lose. Please, let's not lose to the Evo. We are now. I'm not going to do. If we're outside the circle, we're just going to go for it and say screw it. We are going to bounce wide of the finish line. Oh, come on. I don't quite know. There's not really well indicated where that finish line was. We got it. I've got to try and run back across the bloody quarry now. Right. Okay, we've won. We're going to get a tier 7 car. Please be something good. 959 Rally Raid. That is good. I mean, if we can't get back to the Quattro, if I can't find it again in that mess of trees, 959 is not a bad option to have. It's the best car we've had today. I think the first time I'm in tier 7? Yeah, because I think the Subaru was 6. Right. Where's the quarry? I always struggle finding the quarry in the trees. It's just a mess of trees. Do we just try racing something and say, well, we're probably not going to get to the Audi. Someone's probably got it by now. Do we just focus on racing cars? Get ourselves up the tier rank anyway. Might not be a bad way to go if somebody's in something quite easy to beat. Don't like the trees around here. It's just so many trees to worry about. I don't know where this car is. It's shifting, as I can't really seem to catch it. Do you want to race, sir? Or what are you driving as well? If you're driving something scary, maybe I don't want to race. If you're driving something not scary, then it'd be all good. That looks like... Oh, I don't think I want to race that. Nope. I'm going this way. That's the Fiesta rally car. That's pretty decent. Where the hell? What is over here? Wait, who's that? Is that the Fiesta? Oh! Well, nope. Nope. Nope, nope. I don't want to race you. So sometimes the challenges don't work. We have come across this a few times. That is the Quattro, so someone did get the Quattro. I don't want to race the Quattro, because I'll probably lose. There are times when you'll be beeping the horn and it just doesn't seem to activate. Not very often, but I have had a couple of times. I should have raced the Fiesta. Run away! No, go away, Quattro. The fact that I'm running away from it means maybe I should have raced it and I could have beaten it and nicked it, but I want to find something easier to race. Oh, bugger me. Okay, no, that's actually sort of worked out all right for me. Anything, literally any other car will do right about now. The Audi's right behind us again. Can't seem to challenge us. I'll take that as a win, even if a bit slightly glitchy win. You... Oh, don't tell me you've challenged the Quattro. Get the Golf. Go away, Quattro. Nobody wants the Quattro. Nobody can seem to be able to race each other at the moment. Come here, Golf. We'll just woolaloo our way at you. Now it's the Golf. Oh, tree. Golf running away from me. Quattro's trying to get anybody for a race because the Quattro knows it stands a good chance. Golf, 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 Golf. Where are you? You're somewhere over here. I just want to race. I just want to... I know the battle going on behind us with the Audi. Come here, Volkswagen. No, don't want to race. I don't know what's going on. It's got a little bit broken. Yeah, I can hear the siren going. It's not doing anything. Just another oh, there we go. I've got the Golf. Why is that worked then? I don't know. It's Poor Quattro. Just wanted to have a battle. with somebody, and no, nothing was working. As I said, it does sometimes happen. Don't know what causes it, but there we go. We're going to ignore the Quattro. We're going to focus on our own troubles, beat the Golf, get a Tier 8 car. I'll probably be stuck with a Fiesta rally car because I can't remember what else is Tier 8. Not much. Panamera? Might be 8, might be 7. Just going for a big old blast. The not quite being able to race one another bug is probably fixable. It's the variety. That's the biggest problem. I've not played very... I've not played too many of these matches. Oh crap, are we going to be flying our way out of the arena again? If you do go out of the arena, it's not an insta-die. I think the later on you get in the game, basically you have like a health bar. Once you're out of the arena, it starts going down, and it doesn't reset if you get back in. Oh, really, Gabe? Yeah, okay. Oh no, it's just inside the circle, but only just. I think later tiers it goes down very quickly, so you got to be careful with going outside of that. What are we going to be getting? Oh, I haven't seen the GTR either. We've had 2 new discoveries, and the GTR doesn't surprise me, of course. It's all-wheel drive. It's going to be in this group. I say that. Is the NSX? I mean, the NSX must be in this group as well. I don't know what tier it'll be at. But yeah, the car variety. Again, I'm going to keep harping on about it. That is the biggest downside of this. I've got a good car now. I'm not really afraid of too much. Quattro would still be nasty. What is over here? Can't actually see it. That looks like another GTR. I mean, do we want to race with a GTR? I'll take that. I'll take that. I'd rather race with a Evo 6 than a GTR. Given the choices of the, you know, I guess the Evo wins, its victory is great. The Evo loses is expected. If I lose, it is great humiliation. Oh, hello, Evo. I mean, oh, okay, we'll just phase through one another. Oh, no, don't roll the GTR. This is where because we're now in quite a small circle, so the races are short, mistakes are punishing. Make a mistake in this, you're in trouble. Yeah, the Evo, sadly, I mean, that's a little bit unlucky. It found 2 GTRs. I was the one that managed to challenge it. Come on, give us a Quattro. Give us a Quattro. After we missed out on one during a... Well, kind of missed out on one. There was one around. And... Yes! Quattro! Can't go wrong. Cannot go wrong with Quattro. Now, we should fear nothing. Unfortunately, the other downside is I don't like the way the game ends, which we will probably get to quite soon. Basically, you race point to point with each other until it gets to the final kind of circle, and then it goes, well, okay, there's probably 10 or so of you left. Let's have you all race to a point, and then that's game over. And it's like, we will probably see it go here. What are you in? Urus. We'll give that a race. It's just kind of almost RNG at the end, a little bit. Not fully, but it's a little bit of, you know what, we'll just point cars at a finish line and see what happens. If you happen to be at the right point in the circle, you get a big advantage over everyone else. I don't know how I would end it differently. Like, I don't know how else you could do the ending part, but it does feel a little bit anticlimactic after everything else. So this part's great fun, getting challenges, upgrading your car, especially when you're on a good streak, when you've got a good game going. Just the sudden finish randomness, it's a little bit of a shame, really. Let's not lose to an Urus go on the brakes again, so I don't go shooting out the circle. We now get a tier 10 car. We are in one of the we're in the top tier. Please be the Group A. I'd much rather a Group A than anything else. Hoonigan Group A. There's 2 of us with a Hoonigan Group A because I just saw somebody else spawning with one. These are probably your best choice of top car. Don't really have any need or want to challenge anybody now. We just hope that I guess we can knock people out. The other thing is I don't want to challenge anybody because if I do, you have to swap cars. There's no option to keep your car, which is a shame. And I could get the tier of the option of one of the there's a truck as a tier 10 one. There is also an Aventador. I think the AMG might be 10 or it might be 9. Right, so now the challenges are over. We're not going to be racing each other. There's 9 cars left for a mad dash across the map to somewhere that is probably going to be. I'm going to try and get a sneaky advantage. A good chance it's going to be over facing this direction. We're going to try and go basically for a rolling start. It's not going to be behind us because that's the edge of the map. So we're going to try get ourselves. In fact, other cars have had the same idea because I can see somebody poking their nose out over there. Can't actually see the finish line. Where is it? Over in this direction. Cool. And now it's just a madcap dash across the fields to wherever we may be going. You are in a 959. Hello. Hello, 959 Rally Raid. We're not in a bad place, actually. We might be leading the charge across here. I've got to be careful, because there's a lot of water there. Is that drowning water? No, but it's slowing down water. 959 is good. I don't want to be in the water. Water's bad for me. There's a car up there on the left. That's got a better chance than me for the moment. Of course, this is going to change. It's going to have to come kind of across at some point. I'm hoping it's going to make a mistake. There's going to be drowning water. That's probably got it. It's on the road. Damn it. I guess I could go up on the road. It's almost like... Oh, no, tree. There's no point me going up on the road now. We're going to have to. When there's already a car running it, I've got to take a different line. It's like, well, there's no point me taking the same line as everybody else, because we're not going to gain time. Try something different. I was hoping it's going to be more across to my side of the map, but it wasn't. I'm going to continue my just throw car, goes to the crow flies, and hope. Oh no. It's the only, when you're this far back, it's your only option. There's no point sitting on the tarmac. I don't feel anyway. No, it's just too far away in too sensible a place for the tarmac route. Which is a bit, I say it's a little bit of a shame. Yeah, I don't like this as the ending for the game particularly. Sadly, we got third in the end of that one. I don't know how I would end it per se, but there we go. Yeah, that's a look at the Eliminator. That plays not too bad. Could be worse. It's fun. Could be turned into quite an interesting game mode with some tweaks here and there. I feel. I don't know. I doubt we're going to get them perhaps, but there we go. It's a free update. It's worth a try. Have a little bit of fun. Try and get them again. That looks quite cool. That, though, is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, a goodbye.